Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So, today I'm going to review the 60 color dual tip brush pens. They're watercolor, odorless, non-toxic. They are dual tip brush tip, approximately 1 to 2 millimeters, fine tip, approximately 0.4 millimeters. So, these are from the company Ubifond. They were sent to me. They are $19.77, and I'm here to review them for you. Now, I have some feels, and I'm gonna let you know. Um, Overall, I'm a marker fanatic. I love markers, and I have all kinds of markers from very, very cheap Crayola, Rose Art, up until, Faber-Castell and more expensive ones, Copic. So, I love markers. I used to collect them, not collect them like coins, but when Emily was smaller, her and I used to color and paint all the time, and markers were really great because when I wasn't feeling well or was bound to the couch, markers are easier to use than paints with kids. So I did a swatch, and let me show you. And what I'll do is at the end, I will show you me swatching these. But for now, I just want to show you these swatches that I did. And you can see, now when I look at it, I mean, it's hard to see. The lighting is so off in here today. You can see there's a lot of oranges and yellows, quite a bit. Not mad at it. Blues are beautiful. So you get a really, really great array of colors. Now, there are a few problems that I saw. The browns are not particularly wonderful. I did color with them a little bit, and they were very dry, which, I'm not really happy with, but they're workable. You can definitely use them, and maybe it was because they were laying flat. I don't know, but they weren't as juicy as the rest of them. And then I have these colors here, and let me see if we can redo. This was the pink. I can't remember if this was the one. No, this might have just fell out when I was, yeah, that one's perfect. And this is just a few things. Do you see how like it starts off and then it gets very light, and it's not this ran everywhere. Let's see if you could see how well you could see it. It had like big bubbles. It writes, but it's leaking, and no, I don't like a leaky pen. A leaky marker, because it ends up all over me. I'm trying to see. I just had these sitting out. I was using them. Pinks work great. Just showing you a few things, and then this is, look at that. It's hard for you guys to see on camera, that color, because my camera's going in and out. But the thin side of this is not writing real well. It's very, very light and scraggly. So those are a couple things, and you can see, you can't really see it in there, but in the lid, it's a little runny. So I don't exactly know what's up with that. Let me see if I can get you a little better color here so you can kind of see. I don't know why it's not. If I do it like that, I don't know, my camera's being weird, so kind of gives you the idea. So that is how they do. Now let me show you. This is Bristol paper. You can of course use whatever kind of paper you have, but understand usually whatever marker you use, when you go to write and then watercolor it, some paper will pill, or you'll get those balls. Now you can see the color is, beautiful for watercolor. My suggestion though is, and you can see like where you were marking, it is coming up, but so's the paper. So just be careful. I'm going to show you two other things. Now, I gessoed the back of this, and you can see, can you though? Why is this lighting really bad today? You can see that it kind of went to watercolor. No, you can't. There you go. So it's gessoed. I colored on it. It kind of spread a little bit when I did that, but when I wet it, it went to a nice watercolor. It took off the marks. I had 2 marks here. It took them off. So that is a good thing. Let's see. This has been sitting here a while. Again, gessoed and dried. So you can see, it takes a second. You want that water to kind of dissolve that ink, and it will. I like it better on the gesso, but I mean, it's not working here nearly as well as it did, but you can see what it's doing. So, you know, do you have to gesso? No, apparently not, because it did it here. Now, what I like to do is I will wet. I would probably use watercolor paper, but use what you want. And then I would go in and then go ahead and then paint or draw or whatever, you know, if I'm laying down a sky or something like that. Like I said, you want to use a paper that can withstand water, but it's coming up, and it gives you a pretty color. You know, I use it more for coloring and mixed media and that kind of thing. Now I'm going to stamp. We're going to stamp and see what kind of thing we can do. Come here. Okay. I don't know why the color is really yellow today. Okay, so I just have a stamp. See, look at that. And we all know that it's not that pink. Is it now? Okay. So let's pick a different color. Come on. Let's do a red. I don't know if this is, no, that's our color, but it'll work. So I'm going to do half. Remember, these are watercolors, so you could spritz it a little bit if you want. To make it a little bit juicier. But you definitely can use it to stamp. And if I do a little spritz, let's get some blue. They got really pretty blues. Oh yeah, look at that. Very light spritz of water. Just helps it go a little further. And you get that kind of blown out look a little bit, which I like with mixed media, but you know, you get all kinds of cool things. So you can see without water, with water, and then if you want to go in and maybe spritz it, I mean, look how that, look at that. Oh, okay. So, like I said, few things, you know, a few little tweaks here and there, I guess, that I would do. Will I be using these again? Yes, I will definitely use these in my art and with the stuff that I do because I enjoy them. Now, they come in these little plastic containers. You get 3 of them, you get 60. And the good thing, the great thing is it comes in this plastic container and you get a lid. So to put in the car with the kids, to you know, just have fun and do that kind of stuff, sitting on the couch, outside, on the deck, whatever you have, picnic table. A lot of fun to keep the kids busy, like I said, and I will be using them in my art. Now, they're $19.77. If you're interested, these were sent to me. I'm very, very grateful. Sent to me to try out, which I'm very thankful again. And If you guys are interested, the link will be down below. Let me know what your favorite markers are, because like I said, I have tons of markers, but I always love to have tons more. And I'm going to put at the end the swatch, you know, just me swatching these so you guys can kind of see what, you know, how they swatch if you're interested. No big deal if you're not, but as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much, and thanks for watching. Don't forget, all my links are down below if you want to follow me on any of the social medias, and there are links for a lot of the products that I use normally in my videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.